Om Paramahamsa Sadguru Shri Sattupasiye Namaha. Shri GuruGita. Those who surrender to the feet of the Shri Guru will be liberated from dualities, dvanda, distress, sankata, and the ocean of worldly existence, samsara sagara. Shloka 27. यतभृक्कमलद्वन्द्वं द्वन्द्वतापनिवारकं तारकं भवसिन्धोश्च तं गुरुं प्रणमाम्यहम्. Anuvada. I offer my salutations to Shri Guru, who destroys the affliction of the pairs of opposites, pleasure and pain arising from contrary attitudes, at whose lotus feet I take refuge, and who enables one to cross the ocean of samsara. Bhavartha. Dvandva means pairs of opposites, gain and loss, victory and defeat, honor and dishonor, husband and wife, hari and hara, cold and heat, auspicious and inauspicious, hunger and thirst, kashta mauna, steady stillness, and akara mauna, formal stillness, and the like. The pairs such as pleasure and pain produce inner torment, and the mind becomes restless, and the intellect is unable to grasp the subtle, and thus it becomes difficult to move towards the exalted Atma-jnana. But if one takes refuge at the lotus feet of the Guru, Shri Guru teaches the sadhana by which, through knowledge, attention is centered upon the Ananta. He removes these pairs of opposites and bestows serenity. Human beings at every stage of life become entangled in dvandva. Commonly, even when going to buy a garment, they're caught in doubts. Is this color right? Will the color fade when washed? Might it be cheaper in another shop? Thus, everyone falls into duality. Even with gurus, should one ask and obtain mantra diksha, or should one wait until the guru examines one's spiritual state and gives mantra diksha? In the initial stage of a seeker's sadhana, when the Guru teaches the knowledge that the Paramatma is everywhere, within me and within you, as the all-pervading one, the devotee at once falls again into dvandva. Should I see the world as Parabrahman, or if the recognition I am Parabrahma arises, will the world appear as Parabrahma? Standing before the ocean and watching the waves surge unceasingly, whether one watches for an hour, a day, a month, a year, 10 years, or 100 years, that flow of rising and falling continues without pause. In the same way, under the influence of prarabdha karma, a human being remains caught in the wheel of birth and death, filled with sorrow, and sinks in the mire of suffering without becoming free. If one takes refuge at the feet of Shri Guru and attains Atma-jnana, the disciple crosses beyond birth and death connected with the body and abides as the Paramatma. Such a person becomes unaffected by the pairs of opposites, hari and hara, cold and heat, auspicious and inauspicious, and becomes free from the threefold afflictions, adhatmika, adibhautika, and adidaivika. Service to the Guru's feet of Swami Bodhendra Saraswati. Swami Bodhendra Saraswati was the 59th Shankaracharya of the Kanchi Kamakoti Pita. His name in the prior ashrama was Purushottama. Purushottama came to Kanchipuram and accepted the then Shankaracharya as his Sadguru. He made a firm vow, I will not ask for instructions or mantras. Until this body falls, I will render service at his feet. That alone is the sole path to my moksha. Each day he would clean the Guru's padukas with pure water in the morning, place them upon his head and worship them. He composed hymns and shlokas that extol the Guru's feet as the most exalted divinity. One day, as he was pressing the Guru's feet, a deep absorption or samadhi enveloped him. His breath ceased, his eyes became fixed, and the mind melted. Understanding that moment, the Guru gently placed his hand upon Purushottama's head and said, "Bodhendra, it has reached." Through that touch and grace, Purushottama attained direct realization of the self. One who surrenders at the Guru's feet becomes free of duality, becomes liberated from the threefold afflictions and crosses beyond the ocean of samsara. Therefore, Parameshwara declares to the revered Sri Guru, by granting bliss through Atma Jnana, I offer salutations always. Paramahamsa Sadguru Sri Sattupasiya Vacha. Everything that is seen is momentary. Nothing here is eternal. This body too is not eternal. This is the truth. In order to understand this clearly and rightly, bhajana and satsanga are given to us. The inner truth must be known inwardly through direct inner awareness. Although with this, a human being must cultivate discrimination and discernment, in this world, duality is present everywhere. Good and bad exist side by side in every form, day and night, truth and untruth. So it is. Among living beings, there are noble ones and cruel ones. All beings may have the same basic form, 4 limbs, a head, a body, yet their inner nature shows vast differences. Water exists everywhere, yet in one place it is drinking water and in another place it is dirty water. Among human beings, some live as virtuous persons, while others live like animals. Such people move towards lower states of life. In some, purity shines clearly. Air too is one. In one place it is pure and clean. In another place it mixes with filth and becomes foul. Yet that very air is the most precious life force. Through breath, it sustains and protects us. Toward that breath, we must give our attention. When we are sitting quietly, when bathing, when lying down, and especially when sleep approaches, one can observe the breath gently and naturally. Through this simple awareness, one begins to turn inward, and the subtle truth gradually reveals itself. Shri Sattupasiye Namaha.